So about 3 months ago now, something in me snapped. I just jumped out of the shower, so I thought, let's do some skincare and talk some shit. I don't like where this mic is placed. That's not better. The Ordinary hyaluronic acid, amazing. Now we're gonna slap on some moisturizer, Ultra Repair Cream First Aid Beauty. I go through 2 of these a year. You get so much product in it, and it's like $70. It's the best. And when I snapped 3 months ago, it wasn't this dramatic breakdown. It wasn't like a breakdown crying on the floor. Has that happened since then? Maybe once or twice, but internally, my nervous system collapsed is the best way to put it. It happened very differently in comparison to like how it's happened in the past. And no one really talks about what happens after burnout. They talk about, oh, take a break, self-care, go get a massage and just take a break. Just go on a holiday. But no one talks about the random ass anxiety spikes that you get after burnout. Definitely don't talk about the loss of clarity. I think when people say, oh my God, I'm so burnt out, they think, oh, they're just like exhausted, tired, need a break, right? And people especially don't talk about the feeling of just losing your edge. Also, I got a lash lift today. My girl Katia absolutely nailed it. If you have not booked to get your lashes done at Bouquet Beauty, my studio, I don't know what you're waiting for. Game changer. The lash lifts that we do are quite literally nothing like you will ever have, to be honest. And yes, even though it is night 1, aftercare, very important. What the last 3 months of my life have actually been like, mentally and emotionally, we're gonna get quite deep. So if this is not your type of video, skip off. There is like 200 other videos of mine that you can go and watch. This is what we're gonna be chatting about today. Let's do like a little overview of what actually happened. So December, if you looked at my life from an outsider point of view, everything looked fine. You could even say everything was looking amazing. Business was running, business was booming, I was building, I was productive, I was in a new relationship, but internally, I was in constant performance mode, constantly thinking, constantly planning, constant output. And then I went through a breakup in the same month, in December. And I don't think I realized how thin I had actually stretched myself until that point. And since then, my baseline has not been calm. It's been fight or flight. And I'm not being dramatic when I say every single day I've been in fight or flight mode. It is the most exhausting thing ever. And it wasn't panic attacks every day or anything like that. I actually haven't had a panic attack in a really long time. Have I felt like I was going to? Absolutely. But it's been this underlying like 7 or 8 out of 10 on the anxiety scale 24/7. It's like my nervous system has forgotten how to switch off. And that's when I realized I wasn't just stressed, I was burnt out properly. Burnout doesn't just make you tired, it makes you doubt yourself, it makes you question decisions, and it makes things that used to really give you like so much joy and energy just feel flat. I used to feel so fulfilled, like building and creating and growing, and suddenly I felt completely unanchored, like I was literally floating outside of myself. Random anxiety spikes for no reason, overthinking the smallest thing, and my fear of panic itself skyrocketed. And the worst part is that to this day, I keep thinking to myself, why am I still not okay? It's been 3 months. I tried to fix it so aggressively. Detox from social media completely. More journaling, more therapy, more walks, gym, more medication, less medication. I basically tried to biohack my nervous system as if it was a broken iPhone. And shockingly, it didn't work. Because the more that I tried to force stability, the more my body resisted. Here's what's actually helping. It's really boring. Number 1, reducing stimulation. Not replacing it, removing it. So less scrolling, less noise, less input. I deleted all of my social media apps off my phone about a week ago now. Can I say how much better I feel? My life feels so much more simple. I'm still in like content creation mode. Like I still love creating content. It's a hobby. I don't feel like I have to rush so much. I don't have 1,001 notifications going off. Number 2 is consistency over intensity. Simple gym sessions, if not going to the gym, going for walks. We're going on a lot of walks lately, and regular sleep. Number 3, this has been really hard. I've been trying to put my nervous system first and my mindset second. So that means a lot of breath work, a lot of sunlight. I know it sounds really woo-woo, like whatever. And just letting my anxiety exist without needing to fix it constantly. Accepting it and stop trying to win against it. And number 4, this one hurt the ego a little bit. Let me tell you, accepting that healing can take longer than the relationship. Your nervous system doesn't care how long you dated someone. It cares about how long you were running on empty. And so the biggest like lesson in all of this for me, I can't lead my life or my business at 100 miles an hour when my nervous system is going 180. So for years, I've operated in like high drive mode, right? Ambitious, forward thinking, always building. But this season is teaching me more about internal security, not just the external. I feel like at the beginning of my business, it was prove yourself, and now it's prove it to yourself. Now it's prove to yourself you can maintain it and not drive yourself crazy in the meantime. It's hard. And teaching myself that internal security means not chasing when something distances, not spiraling when something feels uncertain, and taking a day off without guilt. That's been hard for me. And here's the other truth that no one glamorizes. Healing is boring. It's not a breakthrough every week. It's not some cinematic event. It's none of that shit. Like literally just small daily reps. And sometimes you still wake up anxious. Sometimes you still get a really shit night's sleep. Sometimes you sleep like a baby and you just have nothing in your head. And healing is not linear. It's not just always going in one direction. So yeah, sometimes you still wake up anxious. Sometimes you still miss someone. Sometimes you still feel like you've lost your spark. But that doesn't mean that you're broken. It just means that your nervous system is recalibrating, sorry. And recalibration isn't dramatic, it's quiet. So where am I now? I still have days where my anxiety spikes. I still feel a little bit untethered at times, but I'm more aware than I was in January. I'm a lot more grounded than I was in December. And I trust that the version of me that felt fulfilled before isn't gone. He's just rebuilding differently this time. Slower, smarter, and more regulated. It's so weird because when you're single and you've been single for a really long time, you get so comfortable being single. Then when you open yourself up to a relationship, that's when sparks are flying around, right? But you don't realize that you unintentionally kind of suppress so many emotions that you think you've just dealt with. So I genuinely thought that I had like healed my anxious attachment style. I was healed with the right person. If you are going through something similar, stop trying to outrun your nervous system, number one, and don't confuse discomfort with damage. I want to come on here and share this because I feel like so many high functioning people go through this silently. We look productive and we look fine, but internally we're wired. And I know for myself, like as much as I think I'm a bad bitch, I am such a sensitive soul. And so 3 months down the road, still rebuilding, I'm still healing. I'm still figuring it out, trying to lower the pressures that I put on myself, lower the target that I put on my own back. And I'm trying to just like reestablish my routines again because they're the things that I really felt like I had down pat. I had a really good gym routine. I was eating well. I was meal prepping. I was going out and I was meeting people and I wasn't scared and I was excited. Maybe I had to take a Xanax, but that's okay. I'm kidding, by the way. You talk to any personal trainer and what do they say? We want progress, not perfection. Rome wasn't built in a day. I know that I'm just going through a bit of a season right now. I'm trying to just not run from it anymore. And that feels like progress.